going on, people? Welcome to United View and welcome to the match preview for Chelsea versus Manchester United. I had to get Matisse in. It's a big game. The confidence is flowing high. It's a new look Chelsea. It's a different Chelsea to when we last faced them. And let's get into this. Matisse, big up for coming through.
Big up, bro.
You know what it is. Bro. Talk, do you know what, actually? Fill us in a little bit on Chelsea and where you're at, because I'm not going to lie, I've just been more watching kind of the results. I haven't really been watching
in depth,
proper.
digging deep.
Are Chelsea any different?
Allow me, man, to do so for you. I mean, we are different, but at the same time, it can't all change in one day. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like because we've got off to an unbeaten start and we've kept a lot of clean sheets, we just, you know, we're kind of in that honeymoon phase. But we still have issues to address. You can still see that the ball could be moved quicker in midfield. You still see that at times the forwards decision-making could be better. We saw that with Brentford with some of the rotations that we made. The deep depths of the squad, can they be really relied upon like that? That's the question mark. So there's still things to improve, but it's been a good start for Potter. Like I said, we're unbeaten, clean sheets galore. I think it's like 5 in a row now. We're racking them up nicely. And we're kind of going under the radar a little bit because, you know, there's big beefs going on. Arsenal, they got to be dealt with. City, Liverpool, their decline. You guys, Tottenham, we're just that, you know, just don't worry about it.
I feel like since Potter's come in, it has been a little bit like that. Like obviously under Thomas Tuchel, like everyone with the spotlight was on because you could see Chelsea were just not at it, and that he was inevitably going to lose his job. But like it's like Potter's just doing like a you know, when you go out you leave the slow cooker on. Like just leave it. You'll come back, the chicken will be
marinating. Overnight. Just pot sizzling.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like they haven't reached like a glamorous heights, but it's like they're just ticking away in games. And 0-0 last game against Brentford. You know, not great. But I just feel like they are tough to beat, especially at the Bridge as well. And you're not conceding goals. On our point of view, our confidence is building. There's a good feel about Manchester United right now. It isn't always consistent in terms of how we're playing, but in the methodology of what we're trying to do has been consistent. Sorry, the results haven't been consistent. Like, you know, we got the draw against Newcastle. Then every so often there's been a couple of humiliations. You know, one against Brentford, one against City. But we've bounced back from them, and in the big games, we've done really well. Those games have been at Old Trafford though. Our first big test was away from home against City, and obviously we failed that miserably. With it being City, I understand,
City,
but we were particularly bad on that day as well as that. I think Chelsea, even in the recent years, we've travelled quite well to Chelsea. It's been quite a few boring draws and no cup games. We've managed to win. Rashford,
I was there. You was there.
I was there. I nearly fell over the seats.
Afterwards, Rashford with that free kick, man, kind of just swiveled and
Harry Maguire scored. I think in one of the Premier
Pogba's
League
even
games.
scored as well.
Pogba scored a header. Remember when he was just there? Just kind of surfing.
I didn't enjoy these days out we're talking about.
Some decent results. So are you worried about Man United coming to the Bridge?
I'm worried about that record. That record needs to be fixed. That record needs to be dealt with swiftly, efficiently, quickly. Do you know what I mean? Like we've not beaten you at Stamford Bridge, I think I read, since 2017, since Morata with that header. That's unacceptable. That was Conte's second season, was it? That's unacceptable. Like, so that needs to be fixed and that needs to be sorted out really quickly. So I'm not worried in the aspect of that. I don't think we can do the job, but it's a very close game. It's two teams in a very similar place in terms of new manager, trying to get the new philosophy, seeing signs but not fully implemented because maybe personnel and players. We're right next to each other in the table. We're fighting for the same thing.
Literally there together.
Which is top four. We've had our egos and our outbursts and our players and, you know, Lukaku and then, you know, Ronaldo. We're very similar. Maybe bad transfer business over the last couple of years as well. Overspending and not getting the transfers completely right. Not having a sporting director trying to get the structure. There's a lot of parallels.
You don't really usually associate because we're two different types of clubs. But actually where the squads are at and like new manager coming in, I hear you. And Graham Potter obviously has
in a bit of a rebuild of both of us as well. So it's very similar, and I just have to hope and pray that at Stamford Bridge, we rectify that disgusting record that we've had and we win, because I have to make this clear. After that Brentford game, I was disappointed that we dropped points, but I said, you know what? If we beat Man United, it will all be better. And that's how I feel about this game. We have to go into this game with the mentality that we're trying to beat you lot. We need to make a stance on the top four and be like, listen, you guys.
And you know what? It's interesting you say about the statement, because for us, I mean, look, if we were to draw the game, me personally, I know that you guys at home might have different feelings on this. Let us know in the comments below. I feel like I'm so prepared this season for like coming off the high of a really good result and then just didn't quite get it done in the next, then going again and then not quite. Just that little bit of inconsistency, which we've already seen. So even if we drew against you at the Bridge, I would be fairly happy, you know. But I do have a sense of like, come on, guys, I really want us to have that statement away win.
I think both sets of fans can have chest.
Yeah, do you know
that's
what I mean?
That's what's weird about it.
Beating Tottenham in the manner that we did, I know they were crap, but we stuck it on them and showed that how dominant we can be. I think if we were to go to the Bridge on top of that within a week, and perform really well, because we'd have to perform really well to get a W there, that's for sure. I don't see Chelsea wouldn't play so bad that it was easy for us. We'd have to really earn it, I think. Or maybe a bit of luck, you never know. But we'd have to have a good performance to beat Chelsea. And I think for us to do that would be massive for this confidence of the team. The confidence is growing in terms of the belief in the manager and what's going on. But like we all know, it's the results that really solidify like what you're doing. That gives you the 100%. Kind of the stamp to say, keep listening
to what I'm saying.
What I mean? When results kind of
proof is there.
Think, okay. So I'm not saying it all. You know, even if we lost this game again, Man United fans won't be. We're still this way. It's a process. It's such a long learning curve that we're doing. But we're so much harder to break down now, bro.
Your defense is better.
Our defense is so good. I look at Martinez and Varane
partnership.
You know, the partnership is just so solid. That little and large combo. Varane is just kind of the calm one. He's the Rolls Royce, the Ghost, the Wraith, the Phantom. There's a new one. Yeah, that is what he is. That is what he is.
Martinez is the butcher.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Vidic Ferdinand. Is that what it is?
You know what? You can't. Obviously, they're on the board. That you can't be doing that. But it gives those kind of vibes off, and I just
need balance.
You need balance. You know, midfield starting to take shape.
Casemiro
is starting to come into it, and he's going to be really important. Against a strong Chelsea midfield as well. So, I think this game is
finally balanced.
It's finally balanced.
It's got a draw written all over it.
It does.
It really does. I'm predicting.
Would you be happy with a draw?
No. More than I can't believe I need a win. See what I'm saying? No, I need a win. I need it. Like, my ego needs it. I need it. Like, for us, I think if we had beaten Brentford, I don't even think if we had beaten Brentford, we would be taking a draw. I think because we're at home and it's Potter's first game against the Big Six as well. So that plays a part. I feel like it's an opportunity to put a stamp on. And we've kind of already fumbled the bag enough times this season with the Leeds result, with the Southampton one. Tottenham, I feel like that's another reason why I really want the win.
And you got robbed in that game.
Yeah, we got robbed in that one. So I feel like
you need one of those big wins.
Yeah, we need something. I need something to keep the energy going. Do you know what I mean? I need something to replenish and
for
replace.
Us, the way we, you know, it's different for us again in terms of styles of how we can play and show in different facets to our game. The way we beat Liverpool and Arsenal was completely different to the way we beat Spurs. You know, Spurs sitting back, letting us have the ball, anti-football. We had to be on it and be patient. And
I don't know why I said you guys would draw that game. I don't know.
Yeah, I felt we would before the game.
Do you know what?
Because after the Newcastle game, again, it's just a moment.
But Tottenham are not playing well.
We should have really foresaw that.
As much as I would never say that I want, you know, Man United to be winning games and stuff because I'm a Chelsea fan, but they had that coming.
Yeah.
They deserve that.
They deserve that.
I like to see people get what they deserve.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. In life, in general.
100% with that. But with you guys, yeah, for real. But with you guys, I'm like, boy, Chelsea ain't going to sit back and just let us have the ball.
Hope not.
Especially with how Potter wants to set his team up and stuff like that. So again, we're going to have to go back to one of our fundamentals, which actually is being really good in transition and counter-attacking. And there's no Ronaldo out of the squad. I think when we're training with the 21s, just quickly before we go into the quick fire round, just what's your take on the Ronaldo situation there and the fact that he's actually not going to be playing against Chelsea?
I was saying from when Rangnick came in and Gingham press and energy and pressing from the front, Ronaldo's going to have to humble himself in terms of game time. He's going to have to understand that he's not going to be the epicenter of Manchester United anymore. And because I was maybe silly enough to think that he was maybe a fan of Man United, he loved Man United more than maybe his love for Fergie, maybe what it actually is, I thought he would, you know, just hold that and sit on the bench and, you know, be a leader. And what he did for Portugal and when he was out and he kind of just, you know, started becoming a manager and he wanted to be that leader, you know, that guy that encouraged the young players and got them, you know, going. And if you won, then that's all that matters for the team. But the ego and what he's shown and the selfishness to come off that pitch and that walk is a long walk. Yeah. It ain't a normal tunnel. Like if you just did a little Yui,
just slide out.
You know what I mean? Just little. No one notices. Maybe probably people notice because it's Ronaldo, but you could get away with it. You could just say, "Listen, I'm off to the toilet." But when you make that long walk, that Ferguson walk, all the way down and out that tunnel, it doesn't look good. And I think for him, it's gone past the point of like banter on, you know, who's the GOAT. He's ruining his legacy now. And I feel like all of the traits that we spoke about Ronaldo with, professionalism, leadership, you know, being maybe not, people won't think he's a team player, but, you know, he does, you know, help the team massively with his performances when he was in his prime. I feel like he's starting to tarnish it and ruin it now. And I think it's a shame. I think it really is a shame, because if he really wanted to leave Man United and play regularly, then I think he should have maybe lowered his wages, maybe bought his contract out, gone to Sporting Lisbon, done the full cycle. But he decided to stay knowing that Ten Hag wasn't going to be building a team around him. And for me, you have to understand that the club's bigger than you, and you have to firm it until January. I mean, you have to stay professional. You're 37. You're an old guy. You know what I'm saying? You're the oldest guy in there. And the young players are looking up to you for leadership, professionalism, and you're not showing it. So I think it's really poor from him. And Ten Hag, I have to say, massive prop to him for what he's done in terms of handled it. I was very impressed with the way Arteta handled the Aubameyang situation. Very impressed with now Ten Hag handling the Ronaldo situation. I was happy with the way Tuchel handled Lukaku. Yeah. I think these managers need to they keep getting that team and showing that you're the guy. Not letting the team dominate you. You dominate the team. You show that you're in charge. I think it's good. It's good for football.
Yeah, no, interesting to see what, you know, the rival fans think about the Manchester United situation and the Ronaldo situation. Because obviously it is a Man United in-house thing, but because it's Ronaldo, everyone's got an opinion. So Anyway, listen, time for the quick fire round, mate. No messing about. Let's see what craziness, what stupidity that Matisse is going to come out with, or is he going to be a bit more calmer about it? Because we've had some wild takes on these quick fire rounds, some wild takes. But there is no right or wrong. It is an opinion-based sport. Let's see what he has to say. Who will win a trophy sooner, Potter or Ten Hag?
I'm going to go Potter. It's in Chelsea's DNA. We've been doing it recently, last couple of years. I think Man United still has a little bit of a post-Fergie syndrome going around.
Will Chelsea finish in the top 4?
100%, more than you can believe.
What one player would you take from Man United?
I'm taking, this is a tough one, man. You got some decent players in there. I'm definitely going to take Casemiro, 100%. World-class player, Champions League pedigree, experience. We need that in our team as well. I'm taking Casemiro, 100%.
Bruno Fernandes or Mason Mount?
Mason Mount all day long, younger player, done it on the big stage, done it in the big games, San Siro, Anfield, won the Champions League, game-winning assist. Bruno turns up sometimes, but sometimes he doesn't. And for me, long-term, Mason Mount's going to be the better player, and probably already is right now.
What's the effect of Reece James being out?
Massive effect. It's probably the epicenter of our team in terms of chance creation. One of probably the best right back in the world right now. So that's a huge blow. And Jadon Sancho, you're lucky, bro.
Is Reece James the best English fullback?
So clear. It's not even a conversation. Best at defending and attacking in terms of balance. Good footballer, can play in multiple positions. Got the experience at the highest level. Just needs to sort out the injuries, but apart from that, the guy is unstoppable. We won't be hearing from Trent anymore.
Will Ted Bowley be a success at Chelsea?
I think he will. I think he will be a success. He's trying to lay down foundations. He's trying to bring in the right people from a recruitment standpoint. He's already shown he's ready to make big decisions by sacking the manager. That was a fan favourite. I think time will tell, but yeah, I think for me, he looks like as if he means business. He wants to win, and that's what it's all about.
Would Aubameyang score more as a Man United number 9 or a Chelsea number 9?
I think right now, I'd probably give it to Man United just because you guys play a little bit more in transition sometimes and you're a little bit faster. I think Eriksen is a good chance creator. I don't think we have players that can pick up passes like that. And I think Aubameyang, we've got a more of a striker curse than you do, so I'm going to give it to you guys on that.
Who has a better defence, Man United or Chelsea?
Oh, it's definitely us. I mean, we've shown it at the highest level, not against Sonia and teams like that. Do you know what I'm saying? We've shown it at Champions League level, 5 clean sheets in a row. We've been doing this. This is our thing. Foundation football. That's what we do.
Will Graham Potter be the first English manager to win the league?
Ooh. Do you know what? I'm going to tell you that he will be. For the sheer fact that I think it's going to be a long-term project. I think he's going to stay for a long time. I think Tom Bowie has to keep him for a long time. He can't sack him. And I'm going to hope and pray that Pep does pack his bags at some point and keep it moving swiftly.
Okay, back after the quick fire round. The disgraceful comments on Bruno Fernandes. The way you didn't even think. Mason Mount, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
No, Mason Mount is wicked.
I'm not going to lie. It gets like that.
All right, yeah. And the defence as well. Interesting you say that. I mean, I can see why you're saying that with all the clean sheets that you've got.
Yeah.
But our defence is cooking as well. And you're going to find out about the Rolls Royce, the Ghost, the Wraith, the Phantom. And you're going to find out about the Butcher as well. You know what I mean?
Okay.
On the weekend.
Okay.
But now with all of that said and done now, we've all spoken about it. We've all had our opinions. Prediction time. Now you're saying all this stuff and all these players and the best defence.
Yep.
Are you going to win this game of football? What's your prediction?
I've been given nothing but Chelsea wins this week.
Okay.
I'm going to hold that and I'm going to keep doing so. I've been tussling between a 2-0 and a 2-1. I'm going to go over 2-1. But yeah, I'm going to go over Chelsea win.
Okay. I try to refrain from doing predictions because they always say I jinx it and this, that, and the other. But I've come to a conclusion as well, you lot. I think I'm just going to move past the judge and the jinx. Like, I think that we have to come to a point where we have to realise that them players on the pitch are the ones that are doing this.
100%.
There's no such thing as judge. So, having said that, I'm going to predict a draw.
You're going to predict a draw. That's like definitely the biggest possibility.
You judged it. We got a draw because of you. No one's really going to say that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool.
You know
Fair enough.
So,
I think a draw is very likely.
Yeah, but I do. That's actually in my head.
In my head, I feel like there's a draw.
Yeah.
In my heart, though, I'm going with a win because I need it.
And I could replicate that.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? That's literally the same way I feel. I think there's something in me that slightly does feel like we can go there and get a result. There really is. But I think with how stubborn Chelsea are, we'll have to perform really well to get a W there. It'll be so big for this team. I badly hope if we can beat you there, it'll be massive, and I will be on you as well.
I know. But I'll be ringing people's phone if we win. I'm telling you, I'm sending out calls.
I know, man. I know. So there you go. I've gone with a draw, though. Deep down, I think it'll be a draw, and you've gone with a Chelsea win. Let us know your predictions in the comments below. Let us know what you thought about Matisse's quick fire round. There was some slander on Bruno. He's not really rating our back four. He thinks Potter will definitely win a trophy over Ten Hag as well because it's within Chelsea's DNA.
It is.
Saying that we're post-Ferguson hangover setting. So, yeah, he said a lot. So let us know what you think in the comments below. And make sure, more importantly, you check out Matisse's channel as well, man. Doing great stuff over there on his channel. His links and his socials, everything will be in the video description below. Smash a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you lot are new. Remember, you can join the UV Members Club if you would like to. The link is also in the video description below. We're out of here. Peace.